Guys, welcome to another video. Today's video we are doing a summer matte look, just using a little bit of new products I have purchased here and there, just trying to get a pretty summer look. But I want to be matte, but I don't want to be matte. So yeah, this is the look I was able to come up with. If you want to see the products I use, what I think about these products, and how you can achieve the same look, then make sure you keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye guys. Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today's video is just a random video of some new items I've been purchasing here and there. We're trying to get a matte face. I have already cleansed my face and now I want to moisturize it because I picked up a new moisturizer. And I purchased this from Amazon only because I've been on YouTube and I saw like a million people using it. And it's called Embryolisse moisturizer, makeup, and a makeup primer for all skin types. And this was $16. You all know I use my cortisone as a moisturizer, so hopefully this doesn't do anything to me. And it's 1 fluid ounce. So let's see. I just saw everybody using it and I'm like, what in the world? So you can use it as a moisturizer or a makeup primer. So let's see. It smells like, I'll think of it in a minute. Right now I think it just smells like a body lotion. Not like a bad smell. I'm just trying to compare it to what I think it smells like. It feels really good. I can definitely see where it's moisturizing. Okay. I'm going to let that sit for a minute, do my brows, and I'll be right back. Okay, eyebrows are semi-done. What I learned in the last week or so is that when I use concealer to clean up my eyebrows, it's really to clean it up, to shape it how you want to. So I'm like, oh, that's the key to concealer. I was just putting it under there and just blending it, just blending it out. But now I'm getting to where I'm actually shaping it to where it's kind of even and straight. So we're getting there slowly but surely. The next thing I picked up from Target was this Black Girl sunscreen. And it was $15.99. I've saw a lot of people use this, and it's moisturizing sunscreen lotion for face and body, and it's 30, water resistant, ultra sheer, no white residue, which most sunscreens, I try to make sure my beauty products had sunscreen in it, because most sunscreens, if you go to the store and buy a sunscreen, it'll leave a white cast. So let's see this one to see how this does. And you definitely need sunscreen if you're going out there in the sun. Protect your skin, even if you're a brown skin girl. So let's see. So I got that much, and it's like a cream. Hopefully it won't leave a cast on me. Smells like sunscreen. I can tell you that my face for sure looks extra moisturized, as you can see. How you feel? Getting it. Thank you, Lord. Now, even though that moisturizer cream I used said that it was a primer also. You all know I'm going to use my primer. So I'm going to use my e.l.f. Cookies and Dream primer along with my Cover FX primer. I think I did go in Walmart last week, and I went to the e.l.f. section, but it didn't cross my mind to see if they had another one of these, because I'm going to need one very soon. Next, I'll use my Cover FX gripping. It's a major grip. If you can find these, I think I got this from Ulta and it was $12, but because they stopped carrying it. But if you can find it at like TJ Maxx or Marshalls or whatever, I suggest you get it because it grips everything. So the key is, and you're probably like, Nana, you say you was doing a matte look, and why are you putting on all this moisturizing stuff on your skin, right? But you have to moisturize your skin. Make sure it's truly moisturized, even if you're going for a matte look, because if I was to not put on any moisturizer and try to do a matte look, by the end of the day my face will be super greasy. But now my face, it has moisture in it, so my skin is not looking for oils to produce because it thinks I'm dry. I'm moisturized, right? Matte paint pot, laying low. You better lay low. Okay, the next step, I'm going to take my Laura Mercier translucent powder and dust it in the areas that I would typically get more oily than usual. So it'll be my T-zone. And my nose. Straight down the middle. Wherever you get oily or you feel like, you know, the oils is gonna be out of control, just powder it before doing anything. And I'm really pushing it into my skin. For foundation today, I'm using my NYX Born to Glow in Cappuccino. This is the perfect shade for me. Once again, y'all probably say, Nana, you're going for a matte look. Why are you using a glowy foundation? A naturally radiant foundation. Like, why won't you just use a matte look? You gotta trust me, y'all. Y'all gotta trust me, okay? Just trust me. So, let me pump some on the back of my hand. If I use a radiant foundation, a matte concealer, a matte powder, it kind of evens itself out. So I'm not using all matte products and then my face is like, you suffocating me. I need some moisture. You know what I mean? Can you give me some moisture, please? And I saw this lately. Well, I've been watching makeup, you call them people? Makeup artist video where they apply the foundation like this with the brush. Kind of like just swiping it over the skin and then blend it out with the brush. That's my sister-in-law texting me about her wedding. She's so excited. And I'm excited for her and my brother. She is so excited. But she better leave me alone. She'll see this video. Better leave me alone. And what time is it? 7:13 in the morning. She bothering me about that wedding. They called me last night. Her and my brother called me last night. But not last night. Yesterday afternoon, because it was like 6 o'clock. That's like, what you doing? I was like, sleep. It's like, you just got off work. There's no way that you could be asleep that fast. And I was like, because my brother was calling me to speak to my mama. And I was like, call her phone, don't call me. Oh gosh. I like my sister-in-law though. She's a sweetheart. Okay, so y'all see how that just did something? Right? I'm going to do a little bit of foundation around my chin area because I be slacking on that area. And they say the key to it is to punch it in, push it in versus swiping. Don't swipe, just push. And I'm going to take my damp beauty blender to further push. Okay, next I'm using a matte concealer. I'm using my Too Faced Born This Way Multi Sculpting Concealer in the shades Mocha and Sand. Mocha gives me a highlight and then Sand gives me a highlight. So let's do Mocha first. I haven't used this in a while. Then Sand right here. That's it for a minute. For contour, I'm going to use my SheGlam Multi-Fix Concealer and Color Corrector palette. I'm going to take that dark shade in there. Right there. And remember I told you they say put it on the back of your hand and warm it up. Warm it up, Chris. I'm about to. Warm it up, Chris. That's what I was going to do. Don't pay me no mind. And contour like that. Warm it up, Chris. I'm about to. Warm it up, Chris. That's what I was going to do. It's Friday. I love Fridays. Fridays are the best days. Fridays and Sundays are like the best days. Now we can blend out this concealer. Damp sponge. I'm gonna go probably to Ulta and get me some Real Techniques concealer brushes so that I can start blending out my concealer with the brush. But for now, all I have is, I know I have a concealer brush somewhere, but we don't want to talk about that. Let's, yeah. I'm going to get my brother or either my cousin to paint my beauty room and to put carpet and stuff in it. So I'm kind of like revamping my beauty room, and then I'll show you guys, or I will take you along the journey. But I brought a desk from Big Lots, a white beauty desk for me to, you know, do my videos and stuff. So I need to put it together. So I'm going to show you guys that once I get the strength to put it together, I should say. But I'll do that after I paint my room and put some new carpet in it. And my friend gave me this blue rug so that I could sit it underneath my beauty table, so that way I'm not messing up my carpet with makeup, as I have done now recently with this rug. Makeup is just everywhere. So you see I'm highlighted. I'm highlighted. Highlighted. I'm going to just go ahead and put some on my eyelid. Take my foundation brush, no more product, but blending out the edges of this concealer. So that way I'm not looking like a light bulb. To set the concealer, I'm going to use my ColourPop No Filter setting powder in Banana. I be up like 3 o'clock in the morning looking at beauty websites or makeup websites, seeing what new makeup is out. That's how I know that it's something calling me towards this makeup life, and I don't know what it is. I don't get up and do nothing for nobody. So it's got to be something that I really, really love about makeup and beauty. I'm just not sure what it is yet. And my cousins ask me all the time to do their makeup, and I always tell them I'm sleeping. They're like, you are not sleeping. I'm like, I just feel like I don't want to mess nobody's makeup up. Like, I know how I like my makeup, so I know how to finesse my makeup. But I don't want to, like, you know, somebody getting ready to go to an event and they like, Nana, do my makeup. And I'm like, you know, I don't want to mess up their event, but I feel like that feeling will fade soon, and in a minute I'll just be doing everybody makeup. So let's put a little bit of contour on this nose. I still have some of that what do you call it, SheGlam concealer on the back of my hand, so we can do that. Yeah. I think I'm going to put some of the powder underneath my contour so it can pop. Okay, so of course we're doing 2 shadows today. We're not doing too much. I'm going to take this Nude Persuasion palette, and I want to take this very deep orange shade called Mocha. Or should I take that one? No, I'll take this one. That's more my speed. So this shade Mocha right here. And put that all over my lid with a brush from Amazon. I don't even think this is an eyeshadow brush. I think this is a concealer brush, but yeah. And because I already have a little bit of the concealer on my lid, I wasn't worried about priming my lids. That's pigmented, huh? I'm packing it on. We're going to blend out the edges as we go. So when I get to the edges, I just do circular motions. But I don't think this is a brush for circular motions because I think this brush is square. and we're gonna make it work. We're gonna create our own circles. Make sure that this, I don't have any creases before I start blending. You did not create me to hurry. I was at work, and I was on the phone with my friend, and I guess I was working, but I was smiling as I was working. And he was like, "You really like your job, huh? You just smiling away." And I didn't even realize that I was smiling. But that says something when you when you work and you just like your job. You know, every job has its ups and downs. But in the mornings when you don't worry or you don't feel like, oh gosh, I gotta go to work today, you know, that's a good feeling to have. That's a very good feeling to have. And I thank the Lord for that. Like just being able to be at a job that I actually like. And I look at numbers all day long, like I told you guys. So I look at numbers all day long. So it feels good to get in front of the camera and to make up something that I absolutely love. So yeah. So I got the best of both worlds. You might as well say. I got two jobs. I do YouTube and I do my other job. And I love both of them. So yeah, I'm gonna take a round fluffy brush because I just was picking up a brush and to blend this out, blend out the edges. Anyway, I got two mirrors, like one in front of me and one right here. I don't have any mirrors in it. This is pretty. This would be a pretty just lid shade on its own, like not doing anything else, just lid shade. This is a lid shade and that's it. This is pretty. I gotta try to think of a look for the wedding. And she told me just do my own makeup. I guess she don't want to be fooling up with me. She like, just do your own makeup. She don't care. So, of course, I'm gonna pick something, you know, neutral and not crazy with a whole bunch of colors. Cause y'all know how I do. So, I'll pick something, you know, very neutral. Make sure you get in this corner right here. Don't leave that corner blank. The inner part of your eye, get in there. In that little crease part right there too. I'm gonna take my white concealer, just a little tiny bit. Now I gotta get a tiny brush. I'm gonna pop this in the middle, not the middle, in the inner part right here of my eye. Because we're gonna put a color there. And I really wanna make sure this color pops the way I want it to. Same brush, I'm going to take this Getting Fresh palette by ColourPop, the new one I just picked up. And I'm going to take the shade Cereal, like a cereal number on a product or something, not cereal like Frosted Flakes. So it's this green shade right there. I'm going to take that, and we popping with that today. Let's see, hopefully it shows up, y'all. Hopefully, let's hope. I told y'all I love Fridays. I love Fridays. Fridays, everything goes right. On Fridays, everything goes right. It's looking kind of, I'm looking kind of carnival-ish right now. But we love carnival. Like, every day can be a carnival. If it was up to me, I would do my makeup like I was going to carnival every day. And that's on you if you think I'm doing too much, because in my head, I'm going to the office straight to carnival. Let me do some liner and I'll be right back. Okay guys, to set the remainder of my face, I'm going to use my Sephora Deep 60. You all have seen this numerous times, and I'll set my face with that while dusting away this powder. I was just sitting here thinking, like, this week for me has been a trying week, has been a somewhat of a rough week. That's probably why I'm so glad like it's Friday. But my mom had a cold, just a simple little cold or whatever. But I'm a worrier, so if she's not feeling good or whatever, I'm gonna worry. Like, I'm not gonna stop worrying until she's better and doing, you know, her normal thing or whatever. That's just me. I'm just gonna just worry myself to death, right? So the whole time I'm buying Gatorades, buying soup, buying juice, and all that good stuff. L'Oreal Infallible in Deep Amber to set my contour. And I think yesterday it dawned on me. And it was like, Nana, you out here buying all this medicine and juice and stuff, but have you prayed about it? Have you asked God to provide grace and mercy to you while in this situation? And I was like, you know what? I done lost my mind. You know? Like, what was I thinking about? Like, what? You know, you up here worrying about it, but you haven't gone to the one person who can bring you calm in the middle of a storm. I was like, you know what? And I'm not saying that to say because she's better now. I'm not saying that to say because he answered my prayers, he's good. He's good regardless if my prayers are answered, if I don't get what I'm asking for, if it just seems like it's taking forever on whatever I'm asking for. You know, he's good regardless. He's good because of who he is in my life. You know, I don't know. That just hit me, and I thought that I would share it with someone who might need a word today, where they may feel like a situation is everlasting and they're not getting anywhere in whatever situation in their life. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I read something the other day, and it was like, keep pushing, keep doing whatever you're doing, keep at it, because it's easy to quit, and if you quit, you never know what could have been, because you already quit, you know? So don't quit. I know my conversation is like all jumbled up, but if you know my channel, then you know me. We looking like we good to go, huh? That's it. I done did everything, y'all. Set my face with my NYX. It's almost time for me to go to work. Let's use my NYX Line Loud in Rebel Kind. And I keep saying, let me grab it. Good enough. And I'm going to take this So Glassy lip gloss in Solan by ColourPop. I'm just going to do gloss and lip liner today because I have already done enough. I got that 90s lip going on. Let me filter this, smudge out this lip liner. Be right back. Oh, let me see, y'all. Where's what I was using? This eye always gives me problems right here. I feel like this is never really blended. So I always look back to make sure. Okay guys, I am back. This is the completed look. Nice. Right now I'm matte. As the day progresses, I'll get oily, but I won't get too oily. Love the simple eye look. Anybody could create this eye look. I'm getting somewhere. This sunscreen, I guess it's good. It's just me. I don't like the smell of sunscreen, and I can still smell it. So I'm gonna use it. It was $15, almost $16. I'm going to use it, but it just smells like sunscreen. That's what I'm saying, and that's just me. I don't like the smell of sunscreen. So yeah, this is the completed matte look. As always, feel free to drop down any comments you might have, any suggestions on makeup. I absolutely love to hear you guys' opinion. So yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye guys.